Have you ever wondered how someone can go from being the most desired star of a generation to nearly disappearing from the spotlight? Then suddenly, out of nowhere, become the face of a global sensation? That's exactly what happened to Jung Jae, and his journey is more dramatic than any role he's ever played. Trust me, this story has heartbreak, struggle, redemption, and a powerful comeback. So stay with us till the end, because this is the incredible rise, fall, and rebirth of one of Korea's most respected actors. Jung Jae's story didn't start with fame. He grew up in a humble home in Seoul, working as a waiter just to support his family. Acting wasn't his dream. In fact, he never even imagined being famous. But life had other plans. A famous designer spotted him and brought him into the modeling world. His strong features and presence stood out right away. Soon after, acting auditions followed Devon, though he had no training. What he did have was natural screen presence, and that opened doors. His big break came in 1994 with the drama Sandglass. Even though he wasn't the main character, his performance caught the nation's attention. Suddenly, he was everywhere on TV, magazine covers, in movies. He became the ultimate heartthrob of the 90s. But the fame came with a price. He was constantly offered roles that only focused on his looks. Directors didn't take him seriously. People saw him as a pretty face, not as a serious actor. Trying to prove himself, he took on more roles. Some showed his talent, but others failed at the box office. His biggest disappointment was the movie Typhoon, which flopped badly despite high expectations. That failure marked the start of a tough time. Throughout the 2000s, he faded from the spotlight. Rumors spread. Some said he was difficult to work with. Others said he was depressed. In reality, he was lost and unsure where he fit in anymore. But Jung Jae didn't give up. He started turning down shallow roles and waited for meaningful projects. In 2010, he took a huge risk by starring in The Housemaid, playing a cold and manipulative character. This performance changed everything. Critics finally saw him as a serious actor. Then came The Thieves and New World, which confirmed his comeback. He co-founded his own production company to have more control over his career. He wasn't just acting anymore, he was shaping his own future. Then came the global phenomenon, Squid Game, in 2021. At first, Lee wasn't sure about the role. It was dark, risky, and very different. But he accepted, and it changed his life forever. The show broke records around the world. Jung Jae went from being nearly forgotten to becoming a global star. But even with the fame, he stayed humble, focused, and true to his values. Instead of just enjoying the spotlight, he began directing and producing. He even stepped into Hollywood with a major role in The Acolyte, part of the Star Wars universe. From being a waiter in Seoul to leading one of the biggest franchises in the world, his journey is proof that resilience, patience, and self-respect can change everything. So, what do you think about Jung Jae's story? Have you ever had to rebuild yourself like he did? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with someone who needs a little inspiration today.